Hey, morning everybody. It's about 6 a.m. sitting in the tech line. A little chilly this morning, so I dug out the Harbor Freight blanket to stay warm. Wife's sitting in the truck, staying warm. So there's about, I don't know, maybe 10 of us in the tech line right now. Keith Turk just got here and set up some tables and stuff. So there's probably 100 cars on the property, but they haven't gotten up yet or haven't gotten here yet to get in line. So we're just kind of hanging out for a few minutes until, until everybody starts showing up. The sun comes up a little bit, and we'll get through tech real quick. I think the biggest thing that might throw some guys off is you have to have a paper insurance card, and you need to give it to the tech guys for insurance purposes. I guess for event insurance purposes. So I've got a paper copy, thankfully. I'll have to take a picture of it, so I have it in case I get pulled over, but they can have my paper copy if that's what it needs to be. But anyway, from here, guys, we will see you in a little bit. Once the sun comes up, I'll probably take a stroll back down and start taking pictures and videos, and hopefully we can get some test passes in. Well, guys, it is 7 a.m. Everybody's starting to roll up. There's like Johnson and Capone, Scott. We'll just do a little walk through the pits. You can see some of the stuff that's here real quick for the staging. You are now famous, Steve.
What's up?
Well, guys, tech is just starting to get going. Second line, you saw the little walkthrough video I did, and you can kind of see now how the line's getting bigger and bigger and longer. Schroeder is way back there, by the way. So hopefully here soon we'll get rolling through. All right, guys, getting all stickered up. And then after I get stickered up, I need to go over to that tent there, turn in my insurance and let them check my driver's license, and I think I get my stickers and everything there, so we can put through the windshield banner up here. So that's kind of the next step of the process. And still a lot of cars, and I don't know if you guys can see, but way on the other side of the racetrack over there is the tech line still. You can kind of see these cars piling up way on the opposite side of the track. So there's that many cars that have to get through yet. All right, guys, keep an eye out for C328M and see what my garbage will do for the week of Sick Week. Well, guys, as you can see, the Swedes are getting ready to go up to tech, putting the car together and make their way up there. It's kind of cool that able to get the international teams back over. So here's Steve Morris's car. He's actually owned this car 20 years. This thing is really cool. You see Alex Taylor here is getting ready to go up into tech as well.
Alright guys, so I'm running what's called DYO, or dial your own class. So I make my own dial in. So the one thing I'm going to do is to make sure everything is good, or adjustability for ETs, for example, is I'm going to leave that tire in the car. You know, that's another 10 to 15 pounds. I'm going to remove the receiver hitch, but I'm going to leave my hitch under the car. So what I can do is I can take 50 pounds out of the car by removing the hitch, which weighs 40 pounds, and the tire, which weighs about 10 to 12 pounds. So I can remove 50 pounds to get me half a tenth of a second if I need it. The other thing I can do is if I'm going too fast at a track, I can put one of these tires in the trunk and add some weight. You know, those things probably weigh 50, 60 pounds a piece, if not more. So I can add some weight to the trunk of the car and slow the car down if I'm running a little too quick. So there's some adjustability that I'm going to build in for the dial your own class. All right guys, so just got the tire swapped out, torqued, everything checked. Small carburetor change, need to check the timing real fast, change the fuel pressure. Car is cleaned out, ready to go. Where you got the Mopar contingent going on, we got the Gremlin, we got the Dodge truck, we got the Cuda and the trailer, we got the Swinger over here. So the Mopar contingent, you know, is going to see if we can do a little damage this week. Well guys, it is 11:52 and there are still guys on the other side of the track trying to get into tech.
Robsy, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. We raced together quite a bit.
By the way guys, this weighs 4,100 pounds. They did pull the passenger seat out and that lost, I think he said 41 pounds out of the car to lighten it up just a little bit. Guys, the Devco is back. Devco dairy van, and he actually now has a roll cage in it, so he can go to 10 seconds with it. I was talking with him, and he actually blew the transmission up. I think he lost, he said, second and third gear in this thing during drag week in September, and so now they had to have the transmission rebuilt, and then they had to, you know, gear vendor issue apparently, and they had to build the roll cage. So they can unbolt the roll cage if they want to go for an ice cream cruise with kids, or put it in and have a little fun. All right guys, we are in the staging lanes to make our first test pass. So we went through, checked everything. We're going to make a look, see what it'll do in this weather. A little bit of a breeze, so I got a tailwind. Always helps. See if we can set a personal best today.
All right guys, first test pass. Let's see what we can do. First pass, 12:47. Felt really good. Hit all the shift points. So I don't know. Maybe we'll play around with it a little bit, but it felt really good, which is all that matters. Not obviously my best time, but not my worst either. So see if we
we can't maybe make a little change, and I'm not sure what, and make it a little quicker. I just remembered where my 210s went. I've got full tank of gas in this thing. Normally I come in with a half a tank. I still have the hitch installed, which I removed. That's 40 pounds. I have the spare tire on the truck, spare front tire, no rim. That's an extra 10, 12 pounds. So there is my 2/10 of a second, which is okay. I've got weight that I can move and take out to try to maintain speed. So we're gonna go make another pass and see if we can duplicate it. All right, guys, here we go. Pass number 2. See if we can repeat. Being a dial your own class, I want to run the exact same number. Good A to B. Hit all the gears, ran really well. Let's see if we were able to back it up. 13.456, and I ran I'm sorry, 12.456, and I ran a 12.47 last time. So a little lighter on fuel, so that was that slight difference. So I will take, that's a pretty good back-to-back comparison. So, not too shabby, guys. We might be able to, do something with DYO. I mean, that's a little bit off. I mean, we got to slow it down a little bit or maintain the speed. So if I lighten it up a little bit more, make one more pass and just to see if it'll do another similar back-to-back, we'll do that. And see if we can just kind of keep this, try to figure out where my fuel level's at. Maybe what I'll do is throw a suitcase in the back of the car, that weighs 10 or like 20 pounds, and slow it down a bit. We'll have to see what tomorrow brings. All right, guys, getting ready to do a third and final pass for the test and tune day. The sun has come out, it's gotten warmer, so I want to make one more. The other two were at like a little overcast, cooler, like 65. I think it's about 71, 2 now. Sunny, so I wanted to see how this one goes, just for tomorrow, because I think it's supposed to be like this tomorrow and maybe at other tracks. So I've got a couple of different DAs, a couple of different temperatures, written on my time slip, so I can kind of see if I need to add weight, lose a little weight, that kind of thing. I'm going to probably go quicker this one because I didn't add any weight. I just want to see what the car will run for a pass and burn a little fuel off and go from there. So that way I can kind of judge what I need to do for the rest of the week, or for tomorrow's pass and the rest of the week. Guys, that wraps up what we're doing at the track today. 3 good passes. Really happy with what's going on. We got everything here for the night. We're leaving the car at the trailer here, and we're going over to the Frida factory for the PM Freight pre-post. Apparently, we get some beverages and something to eat. So we're taking a couple of our friends over with us, and we're going to go to that. Guys, we are standing in the center of the burnout pad at the Florence Freedom, and you can see a lot of the sick ward and sick week drivers are bringing their vehicles in and lining the racetrack. So here we go. It's pretty cool seeing all these cars here. I don't think they're going to let anybody do any burnouts on the burnout pad tonight. So here, guys, are the helmets for the winners of all the classes, except for those that are doing the bullseye challenge. So if you're in one of all the other classes, Here's the helmet. You know, first, second, I think third place.